Hey, it's Claire. I'm super excited to lead you through a 30-minute yoga flow. All you're going to need for this one is your mat and a block, and we're just going to heat up the muscles, do some powerful poses, and wind down with some stretching and relaxation. All right, let's do it. All right, let's do this. We're going to start in child's pose. So toes together, knees spread out wide, and body comes forward nice and long. Arms stretched long, fingers spread wide. And go ahead and just try to relax every part of your body. And this is a great place to get grounded and start the breath before we get moving. So while you stay here in child's pose, I'm going to guide you through a couple of breaths that you're going to want to be using for the yoga practice. We use Ujjayi breath, and that is the kind of breath that is going to support you in all of your poses and make them that much more powerful. So to do this, we're going to take an inhale through the nose and hold that inhale at the top, and just this time exhale it out slowly and nice and long. We're going to pull that air in through the nose again. As you exhale this time, just open your mouth and breathe out as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. It should be a loud sound. This time we're going to pull the breath in through the nose, close the mouth, and exhale, but try to replicate that feeling you had in your throat when you were doing the fogging up the mirror breath. So you'll still kind of hear the same sort of noise, but the only thing that's changed is your mouth is closed now. So this is how we're going to aim to breathe the whole time. You'll naturally lose it here and there, but part of the yoga practice is just remembering when you've lost something and then bring it back and ground yourself with it. So here we go. We're just going to take a couple more breaths like that on the ground before we move. Taking it in through the nose and out of the nose. And the last breath here is going to take us into downward facing dog. Hips go up towards the sky and reach the heels down towards the ground. It's totally okay if they don't touch. And you can give your knees a healthy bend here if that feels good, or better on your lower back. And as we are getting grounded here, take a big amount of energy through your hands, pressing super a lot into the ground, and feel support from the ground all the way up through your arms and back, and support all the way up through the feet and the legs. Take any movements here you'd like, pedaling out the feet. And once you've got all your movements out, we're just going to go ahead and walk forward to a forward fold and bend over the legs. Right away, we're going to take a halfway lift. Hands can go on the floor or your shins, and take a long breath in. As you bow, breathe that air all the way out. One more time, we're going to take a halfway lift, lengthening the spine long. Bow, exhaling out of your nose. This time we're going to rise tall to a standing position, reaching the fingers tall towards the sky, stretching the spine long. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, long breath in. Bow and take an even longer breath out. Rise, nice and tall. Breathe in. Bow, exhale. Halfway lift, toes are light, and we're going to step back into a high plank pose. Right away, pulling the core in, sending energy through your hands, which are right under your shoulders, engaging all of your leg muscles and the glutes. Take a big breath in right here. Send it away. Another big breath in. Breathe all the way out. And on this breath in, we're going to shift forward. Breathe in. Lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. Pull the chest forward. And downward facing dog. Breathe out. Right away, take a big breath in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time we're going to raise the heels, bend the knees and look forward, and step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow and pull the pit of the belly in towards the spine. Rise, fingertips go high. Fold, exhale away. Halfway lift, powerful breath in. Chaturanga, right away. Powerful breath out. Upward facing dog, breathe in. And downward facing dog, let that air go. Breathe in. And breathe out. A fuller breath in this time. Take it all the way up. And send it all the way out through the heels. This time you're going to lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, and jump there. Halfway lift. Bow, breathe out. Ground down to rise up. Fold. Halfway lift, heart comes forward. Shoot back, chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, press the floor away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in this time. Send it away. Your biggest breath here, raising the heels, bending the knees, breathe out, and make your way to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breathe out. This time we're going right to chair pose, sending the hips low, arms go overhead. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, sit your chair a little bit lower. Take attention to your back right here. You don't want to curl it open like this, and you don't want it too rounded. So just try to keep an ironing board straight back, toning the arm muscles, and open your chest wide. Take a breath in. Breathe out. 3 more breaths here. Take it all the way in. Send it all the way out. Bigger breath here. Breathe out. Final breath. Fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. And chaturanga. Core pulls tight. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Right leg goes forward for warrior 1. Spinning that back heel down. Arms reach super tall. And get established in this position. So we're sending all the energy through the heels and from the ground up. Try to engage each muscle and pull the core tight and send all that energy up through your fingertips. Right here, take a breath in. Breath out. Larger breath in. Breathe out. Final breath here, stretch tall. And chaturanga. Energy out. Upward facing dog, new energy in. And downward facing dog. Left leg goes forward this time. Warrior 1, reach those arms tall. Exhale. Glute muscles tighten up. Energy through those heels again. Pulling it all the way through like a zipper. Through the front of your body. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. Another breath in. Breathe out. Biggest breath yet. Even look up towards the sky. Chaturanga. Send that air away. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. We're going to take that flow a little bit faster and move through. All right, let's lift the heels. Bend the knees and jump. Halfway lift, full breath in. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, 1 breath. Fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. the leg muscles work. Upward facing dog, leg muscles still working to hold you. Downward facing dog, right leg goes forward. Warrior one, right away, your biggest breath, look up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left leg goes forward. Zipper all the way up the front. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Big breath in to replace. Send it out. This time, pull your air all the way in. Exhale out of your mouth. All right, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Jump. Halfway up. Bow. Chair pose. Toes are light. Fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg goes forward. Warrior one. We're staying here. Breathe in at the top. Exhale in warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in this time. Full. Let it go. Reverse your warrior. Biggest breath in. Nice and long through the fingertips. And chaturanga. Send it away. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot goes forward. Warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big breath in. Warrior two. Exhale. Breath in. Breathe out. Gaze over the fingertips still. Breathe out. Reverse your warrior. Huge breath in. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Press the heels. Breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. A little different this time. We're going to shift forward to high plank. Take a breath here. And get nice and heavy in your right hand. Swivel those heels down. We're taking side plank on the right side. Left arm goes to the sky. Notice here how you're pressing into your standing arm. Feeling all of that support come all the way up through your armpit right here, the lat. Really pressing down to support. Start to take your gaze up to your top fingertips. A little bit of risk. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. Maybe even lift the top leg, another little risk. All right, let's take 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in. Breathe out. Final breath here. And chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. 1 breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shift forward, high plank. Right away as we exhale, lowering the heels. Right arm goes up, left side. Pulling the core in nice and tight. Squeezing the glutes for support. And just like the other side, pressing a lot through that standing arm. Take a breath in. Look up on your exhale. Breathe in. Testing with that right leg up. 3 more. Take it in. Send it out. Bigger breath in. Breathe out. Final breath here. And chaturanga. Erase it all away. Up dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you've disconnected with that breath that we started in child's pose, now's a good time to remember that again. Reestablishing the power from the ground up that you have, toning all the muscles. Just take a couple more breaths here. Take it in. Send it out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Right leg goes to the sky. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it back, three-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. This time we're gonna set that foot down between the hands and come up for a crescent lunge. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out. Energy through that standing heel, standing glute. Back leg quad engages here. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Longer breath in. Breathe out. Your biggest breath here. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold it at the top. And twist as you exhale to the right. Left arm touches your right knee. Press right there to pry your chest open nice and wide. Pulling the core in and twisting from that point. Take a breath in. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another breath in here. As you exhale, start to think about lightening up your back toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your last breath in this shape. And as you exhale, pull that back leg in to meet the other foot. Chair twist. You're still twisted to the right. Still breathing here. Big breath in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in here. Let it go. Last breath in. As you send it out, you're going to pop right up into an airplane. Sending that left leg back. Torso is flat forward. Gaze right out in front. A few feet from your foot. Continuing with the breath here. Trying to stay solid and balanced on that tired standing leg. And take it in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in. Breathe out. We have one more stop to make. And it's half moon. Start to open up. Engaging that standing glute, sending energy through the heels. Breathe in. And breathe out. As you're breathing, start to look up towards the top hand for a wrist. If you're feeling unstable, keep that hand grounded on the ground. You can even use a block on that lower hand. All right, let's take a big breath in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in here. Send it away. Final breath here. And forward fold. Exhale. Good work. Halfway lift. Breathe in. And we'll go right to chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to waste no time. The left leg up to the sky. Knee to nose. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Hold it here. And lower that foot down. Crescent lunge all the way up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Getting centered here. You know what's coming on this side, which can either be a blessing or a curse. So whatever you need to do to get ready, do that right here. Okay, let's breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in. Breathe out. Breathe all the way in. Hands to heart, exhale. Breathe in, hold it at the top. Exhale and twist left. Breathe in. As you exhale, press that right elbow into your left knee to twist open a little bit more. Starting to take that gaze up to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Energy through your standing heel as you exhale. 3 more here. Take it in. Send it away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Final inhale in this shape. And as you exhale, step that right foot in towards your chair. Twist. Stay with the breath. Take it in. Send it out. Can you challenge yourself here and even sit your chair a little bit lower? Breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in this time. Breathe out. Final breath right here. And as you exhale, move into that airplane pose, lifting your right leg high, engaging the glute. Legs are straight as you can. Breathe in. Focus forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in this time. Breathe out. Final breath right here. Half moon as you exhale. Chest goes open wide. Fingertips are alive. And that flying leg is pressing out with energy all the way through the leg. Take your breath in. Breathe out. Fuller breath in. Breathe out all the way. Final breath. And forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. And this time we're just gonna step the left foot back into a pyramid pose. And once you get there, I like to always remind people to not have your feet on what looks like a tightrope. So your feet would be lined up and it's a little unstable. You want to pretend that your feet are on railroad tracks so that you have a very sturdy base, because this is a pose where you want to feel grounded and supported. So as we're here, we're just going to reconnect with the breath and exhale all the way out through the legs, relaxing as much as possible. And we're just going to take a couple more breaths here. Breathe in, breathe out, big breath in, breathe out. And on our last breath here, we're going to take a halfway lift. Plant the left arm down, right arm goes to the sky. We're twisting open. To the degree you can, just twist, rinse it all out. Take a big breath in, breathe out, big breath in, breathe out, final breath here. Exhale and fold forward again, stepping that foot in. We're going to switch sides just like that. Right leg goes back. Take a halfway lift, breathe in, exhale and fold forward, remembering to keep your feet wide on a sturdy base. And just keep breathing here. If you're not feeling a whole lot of stretch in your front leg, think about dragging that left heel back towards the back of your mat, and your right hip comes forward a little bit, squaring off, and you'll get a little bit more of a stretch. All right, last couple of breaths. Breathe in, relax on your exhale. Breathe in with a halfway lift. And we're going to twist out to the other side. Left arm goes to the sky. Take a breath in and breathe out. Bigger breath in, breathe out, and final breath here. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Halfway lift, breathe in, and we'll take a chaturanga. Breathe out. Up dog, breathe in, and downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a breath in here. Breathe out. Once again, we're going to shift forward to a high plank. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, tightening the core up as usual. Want to keep that strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift forward. Breathe in. And we're going to lower to the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Exhale and relax when you get there. Arms go back. along your sides. Long breath in here. Exhale. On your next breath in, you're going to come up to either a locust or a bow, grabbing your ankles. And just breathe in that pose. Take it all the way in. Send it all the way back out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath here. And release. Exhale. Right away, we're going to set up for an upward facing dog. So hands by your chest. Breathe all the way out where you are. And as you inhale, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Lift the heels right now. Bend the knees, look forward. And jump through all the way to your back. Laying all the way down. Feet are out in front of you. Setting up for a bridge pose. Before we go, we're just going to take a big breath in. Exhale. And come on up. Bridge pose. Breathe in. Squeezing the glutes. Pressing down through the heels. Pulling the core in tight. Let's take a big breath in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in. Breathe out. And final breath here. All the way to the ground. And exhale. We're going to take a big breath on the ground. As you send it away, we're going to set up for the next bridge or wheel pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come on up. Bridge or wheel. Pressing through the hands if you're in wheel and through the heels. A lot of support coming from the ground. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Longer breath in. Slow it down. Send that breath away. Final breath here. And all the way to the ground. We're going to take one more bridge or wheel. So right away, we're going to set up. Breath in on the ground. Breath out. And come on up. Bridge or wheel. Once again, pressing down in the ground so that you can rise up and be free. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bigger breath in. Send it away. This is your last one. And all the way down to the ground. Supta Baddha Konasana. Toes together. Knees apart like butterfly position. One hand on the heart and one on the belly. We're just going to take a few breaths here to recenter. This is another good place just to remember the Ujjayi breath that we started in Child's Pose, if you've lost it. And the last breath here. Knees come in towards the chest. And we are going to set up for some ab work. I'm going to scoot back a little bit because I'm running out of room. But from here, we're going to put our knees into a tabletop position. So knees go straight over the hips. Hands behind your head. You're going to lift your head up, head and shoulders, and send your left leg out straight. Left elbow goes towards the right knee. We're going to hold it right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Back to center, head and shoulders stay up. Right away to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do it slow like that, just 2 more times. To the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to speed it up, just switching. 1 to 1 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowing it down again to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock it up to high boat right away. Legs try to go out straight, arms go out straight. Pull the core in nice and tight. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Big breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to lower to low boat. Hold it here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bigger breath in. Breathe out. One more breath in this position. As you exhale, back up to high boat. And we're just going to lower and lift for 15, 14, 13. Knees can bend if you want. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold and release. Knees in towards the chest. We'll take a couple of rocks the length of your spine and meet in downward facing dog. Once you get there, take a big breath in. Exhale out. Right leg goes to the sky and pull it forward for half pigeon. So shin parallel to the top of your mat, sending that left leg back, and to the degree you can, stretching over the front leg with your body. It might be a tight position, it might not, but either way, we're going to just take some breaths here and let it be what it is. Last breath comes in, and as we send it out, we're going to switch to the other side, just swinging that back leg around. The right leg goes out straight, and pulling forward. Keeping with the breath. And as you exhale each time, trying to get the sense that you're relaxing a little bit more. And the last breath here. Send it away. Pull that right leg towards the front of your mat. We're going to take it back for legs up the wall. So you're just going to lay your torso down on the ground. And if you have a block, you can put that under your hips. If not, you can just stick your legs right up to the sky. We're just going to take a few breaths here and relax as much as possible. Relax your feet here, relax your legs, and let the pose do the work. On your next exhale, you're just going to lower those legs back down, remove your block, and slide out into your Shavasana position. Arms long, legs long, and slowly close your eyes and relax. Stay in your Shavasana as long as you would like. Usually about 10 to 15 breaths is good for me. And when you're done, roll to your right side, slowly sit up, and take a moment of gratitude for what your body and mind did for you today. And I thank you as well.